WWE Raw from Paris, France. And, Clash in Paris happened on the weekend. We're not really going to be talking about that. We've got too much else to talk about, really. And you said, one, the crowd was amazing, and two, you really enjoyed the segment with CM Punk and Becky Lynch. So, talk about both.
Let me say one thing about that. This is the second time I've seen Paris. This was...
Have you been?
Say what?
Have you been to Paris? Yeah.
Oh, I've been there.
With WWE or?
Yeah, I'm saying Paris on the show, Raw, or what was this, Raw, or this was
Raw? This was Raw.
Okay. That crowd was red hot. And they were jammed in there. They were packed in there. So it was almost like if you weren't there, it was an experience. And it was. So, and you sent me this clip. And I've seen a little bit of it, but not all of it. So I watched it for you and for all the people who tune in to see what we think about certain things. But this is one of the best segments I have seen in a long, long time. And the reason being, and this is what Jerry Jarrett, this is one of the first things I learned about what things get over with people, how to be a booker. Because if you're listening to this argument between CM Punk, who is over like a son of a gun, and what was her name again? Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Because this tit for tat or argument or quarrel or disagreement sounded real. It didn't sound like it was produced. It didn't sound like it was rehearsed. Because, hey, CM Punk is very good on interviews. He is great. And she was too. So when they went back and forth and they left it at the perfect spot with you thinking, okay, where is this going? Because I want to see where it's going now. Because that argument back and forth between the two, and Becky Lynch calling herself the man, which was great. And I'm thinking every man out there is saying, God, I'd hate to be married to that woman. Because she's just irritating enough that you want to reach over and slap the hell out of her. Of course, a man can't hit a woman, but I'm saying, thank God that most men aren't married to women like that, because she'd tell the guy what to do. And her calling herself the man, perfect. But I really, really enjoyed that back and forth between them. And then Seth came out toward the end. And when they broke it off, she was just running that mouth. And he's walking away. And you could see on his face, I just like to just beat the living crap out of her. And now you just feel this. As a man, you feel that, well, he can't really do that. Well, he could, but, people would be all over him, a man beating up a woman. And he's pissed off. And every man could identify with that. And even women, too. Women could say, boy, and I think women secretly love that she got the best of a man. So very good. And it was long, too. I think it went 15 minutes between their entrances and back and forth. And that Paris crowd, they ate it up. Of course, I'm an American crowd. I enjoyed it. Very, very well done, well executed, well produced, and left with a story that they can add to it. So I think they'll have money out of this.
Speaking of a story they can add to it, the fans started chanting for AJ Lee. Now, yep, AJ Lee is the...
See, that story writes itself. They're calling, AJ Lee, she has to come in at some point. Whether she wrestles or not, she has to come in. And you know that. Now I'm hearing that she doesn't want to come in because she is going to get a ton when she comes in. Because TKO, I don't think they're chintzy with money like Vince was.
Hey, the more she holds out.
No, that's right. The more she holds out. And CM Punk, he was the king of negotiators, I imagine. And he's telling her to hold out, hold out, hold out. And who knows what she might get to come in and do a pay-per-view. She may, for most people, for her to make a few TVs and a pay-per-view, that's their year. And she may get for this. And if she can produce what they think her and CM can produce, she's well worth the money. But it was a very, very good segment. It wasn't rushed, and it was executed perfectly.
Have you got any memories of AJ Lee back in the day when she was wrestling? I believe you were both in the company at the same time. Yeah, she had some big storylines, with Bryan Danielson and such.
Boy, she was a heel in that women's locker room.
Really?
Oh God. She was a heat-seeking magnet. She could walk through, and you could see when she walked through and a girl saw her, you could look at the girls' faces and they go, oh God, I hate that bitch. But she liked that. I don't think she cared. She wanted them disliking her. I think she felt better when she can tee them all off. And she would just, I don't know what it was about her. There's some people just heat seekers, and she's one of them, especially with the other girls.
I would think that she just really wasn't there very long. I mean, when did she leave? 2015? I'm just having a look at WWE. She was only there, she left in 2015. She was in NXT until 2011. She only had a 4-year run on the main roster.
I was there in 2013, 2014.
And 15.
And part of 15, because I got hurt then. My feelings got hurt. So, but yeah, she was she was a heel in the dressing room. And she just took that with her to the ring.
Was she a heel with you?
No, not really. But I didn't, after I heard how much the girls didn't like her, and I was hearing this straight from the mouths of some of the girls. I said, why don't you like that girl? Well, she's a this and this and this and this. She ran her mouth too, and she didn't back up either. See, most of those girls were bigger than AJ, but she didn't back down. She didn't care. If you don't like me, fine. And then she met CM Punk. And then I think after she met him, that's when she left.